Hi, hello. So we know that this channel is about self-expression, correct? We know that this channel is not giving therapy. It's not giving 100% correct advice. It is things that are rooted in my own life experience and things that I have learned from life. And it's advice that you can either take or leave, and you need to listen to everything I say with a grain of salt. We're aware of this, that the internet is not a place you go for absolute truths. It's a place you go for perspectives. It's a place you go for opening your mind, looking at things a little bit differently. We're aware of that, right? I want to talk about the truth of being yourself. YouTube has always been something that I've felt gravitated towards because I enjoy how the people on here express who they are and how they're feeling and what they're thinking in such an unapologetic way. And I enjoy that being here has taught me that I am not a problem that needs to be fixed, but rather a never-ending letter that is being written. That I'm always a work in progress and I'm allowed to show where I am along the process of life without being perfect, and I'm allowed to show up imperfect and not be hated for it. Now, everyone says that you should just be yourself, but people don't understand the courage that it actually takes to stand very firm in who you are. So I want to talk about that a little bit because I think that we throw around the words be yourself as though it's as easy as pouring a bowl of cereal in the morning or making a cup of coffee. It's not. Being yourself is a battleground. Being yourself is a revolution. Being yourself is something that you have to fight for. Because, how do I explain this? My channel has always been rooted in the intention of self-expression, of saying how I'm feeling and what I've experienced. Now, to the people watching this, some of you think that I am an absolute authority figure. You love me, you like every one of my videos, you think I'm the best thing in the world. And some of you think that I'm a narcissistic idiot, I need to shut up forever and delete my channel. There's a wide spectrum of what you guys think of me. And that's to be expected. That comes with the territory. You're allowed to have free will and think of me whatever you want to. And I applaud that because I want you to have free thinking. I want you to think of me however you want to. All I've wanted to do through this channel is help myself and others. That's the intention that everything is rooted in. Self-expression and helping others. Now, everyone has a version of me that exists within their mind. My identity is different in the minds of everyone who views me. There is who I really am and who I am in your head. And what I feel and why I do what I do only exists within me. Unless I sit down and tell you exactly the thought process that went into making a video, why I say the words that I do, explain myself a million times, and then tell you my entire life story, you're not gonna understand why my instincts and my emotions are the way they are. And who I actually am and who people think I am gets all jumbled up in this giant soup pot. But having the version to be me means that I am going to go against the version of me that exists within the minds of everyone who has ever known me, because I won't be acting like myself, the self that exists within your head. The version of me that goes through your filter, your opinions, your mindset, your view on life, and what you believe to be correct. Now, the reactions you get to being yourself will shake your confidence so much that you conform to what others want you to be. You will shrink under the expectations that they have of you in your mind, and you being yourself will feel like a letdown to them. You will disappoint them. You will make them angry. You will trigger them. They will hate you. They will judge you. They will misunderstand you. Now, how do we know if we should listen to others or listen to ourselves? If you are behaving in a way that is kind and good and with integrity, you have good intentions, you're not harming others, you're not harming yourself, it's just different, then what you are doing is not wrong. You're allowed to pick up and change your life at any given time, but others will rebel. They will see what you are doing is wrong, and to show yourself will garner both support and rejection. They will see the change in you and they will view it as a threat. They will not see how change is good for you or how you were miserable before or how this is the best choice for you. They will see change. They will see something different. They will see something they disagree with. This is not a bad thing, but it's something to recognize that when you speak out move differently, change. It will start a spark. And some people will be inspired by your spark, support it even, grow from your strength of character, and others will be thrown into the ocean and try to throw water on your spark simply because they do not understand it. And in our lizard brains, we are taught to go against anything that we do not understand. And when you change jobs, speak your mind, dress differently, post on social media, or move across the country, you will learn, you will lose people. You will lose a lot more than you think. And you will face a lot of adversity for being yourself. And here's why that's a good thing. You will lose everything that is holding you back, and you will learn lessons that will give you strength on the path that you are following from this adversity. And being yourself is a lonely road that requires detachment and more emotional strength that no one talks about. And like I said, being yourself is a battleground. And if you're confused about what being yourself means, being yourself is the central idea to take ownership of yourself, your identity, your actions, your life, and make sure it's something that you are happy with. It's being constantly confident, happy, loving, comfortable, growing, and evolving with ease within your life. It's about honoring your change because you're not the same as you were as a kid. You like tomatoes now. You don't watch Fetch with Ruff Ruffman or SpongeBob or Arthur, or maybe you do, I don't know you. You have more knowledge and wisdom, which in turn changes your character. And you also need to honor whatever it is that you feel is necessary for you to do, because it might not be a forever thing, but it's something you have to do to understand more about yourself so you can move along the path. Like, let me give you this example. I'm not a steak person. I was vegan for like 2 years in the past, and I'm not a big meat person in general, especially steak. I'm not a steak person. And I had a wild craving for a rare ribeye the other day. I don't know what it was, but I ate one and I felt incredible. But my steak craving didn't go away, and I kept for 3 days straight, I swear, I ate like ribeye steaks 2 times a day. I was eating good. I was eating good, let's put it that way. And I felt really good, but I was like, why am I eating all this steak all of a sudden? I don't like steak. And then I realized maybe you're iron deficient, Bailey. Maybe you're iron deficient. And I went to the store, I got a whole bunch of liquid iron, and I drank like half the bottle. I suddenly felt better, and my steak craving went away. But what I'm saying is our cravings, what our soul wants, whether it's food, experiences, people, new environments, a change of pace. And like I said, don't harm yourself and don't harm others, but experiences that we want to have mean something. When we are feeling it in our gut that something is right for us, it might not be in our life forever, but it's something we need to experience to learn more about ourselves. It's something we need to go through to lead us back to who we are. But if we do not allow ourselves to have that moment of pure self-expression or that experience, we would never know that thing about ourselves, and then we can't take the next step from that step. Does that make sense? There have been times when I threw myself into something new and it quite literally saved me. Like, I moved to a new city overnight. I ended friendships and it felt liberating. There have been things that just, they felt right, and this is what I have to do. And I knew it was going to be a new situation. People were going to question what I was doing. They were going to question what I was saying. They were going to try to stop me. They were going to disagree before they tried to understand me. And I barely had enough confidence to do it myself. And I was questioning myself constantly, whether it was the right thing or not, even though my gut was screaming at me. So I barely had enough confidence to do it myself, but not only did I need enough confidence to convince myself to do it, I also had to fight against everyone that was expecting an explanation. So when you made the commitment to stand in your confidence, make sure that you pack extra for all the people who will not be in support of you. Because being yourself isn't being soft. It's not palatable. It's not marketable. It is gritty and gut-wrenching, and it's standing naked in a world that sells costumes. It's also the only path you can take if you want to finally breathe. I truly believe that there is a place for every single one of us in this world. There are things that each and every one of us should be doing to feel at ease and at peace, and that there is a purpose for each and every one of us. We just have to go out into the world and find it. And finding it will be a walk through dark woods with no map. And if we don't allow ourselves to go down the wrong path, if we don't allow ourselves to mess up, if we don't allow ourselves to be judged and have other people tell us we're stupid and awful for even going into the woods, if we do not allow ourselves the pain of being judged and the pain of being misunderstood and the pain of people saying that we are stupid and horrible and losers, we will never find ourselves. You will not be understood by everyone. And if you are waiting for permission to change, to speak, to walk away, to cry, to rise, to be fully you, this is it. Let them talk. Let them misunderstand and let them fall away and let yourself begin. Because if I listened to everyone else around me and the vision that they had for my future and what they thought of me, I would be so fucking miserable. And the most powerful thing you can do in this life is live as you. Do what feels right, unapologetically, unfiltered, unedited. And that's where the real story is going to begin. That's where you're going to feel at home.